Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And today we're going to talk about our latest addition, a 1961 Studebaker Hawk. And as it's special, I will give you all the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest addition, and it's a special one. I love orphans, and this is what I consider one of the special ones, a 1961 Studebaker Hawk. I'll tell you what, we're going to give you all the details in a moment, but in the short term, if you would like, we'd like you to watch the entire video from start to finish, because we're going to do a cold start, we're going to do a walk around, we're going to give you lots of that additional information on this particular car. Now you can also click on the link in the description and it'll take you magically right to our website, and there you'll have all the information on this car as well, the pricing and everything that goes with it. Now, you can also go to our website directly, and that is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you will find close to 100 classic and collectible vehicles just like this one that might just fit right into your collection, something you've been looking for years, might just have it right here on the sales floor now. So take a look at that website. I'm sure you're going to find lots of interesting stuff to look at. But let's get back to this really special car. In that, 1961 was the first year they had a really special option for these particular cars. Now this one has the Studebaker 289, not a Ford, it is the Studebaker 289 with lots of extras under the hood. Take a look at the engine compartment. It is very well done. They've got an improved ignition system. They've got an Edelbrock carburetor. They got the dual master cylinder. Yes, they have all those things with front disc brakes. All that stuff is on this particular car. Take a look at, like I said, that engine compartment, really, really nicely done. Whoever did this car did an exceptionally good job. Beautiful ivory paint on the car all the way around. All the chrome work has been redone. All the stainless has been refinished. They've gone through the suspension. They've done all that stuff that really takes you to getting to this really next level, if you will, of a really nicely restored automobile. Now, 1961 was the first year that Studebaker actually offered a 4-speed on the floor. Really, really a neat thing to have. I mean, this was kind of deemed to be kind of a sports car, if you will. I mean, that's kind of what they were going after, that market. Very similar to the 1960 Studebaker, but 61 was actually the last time that they called them a Hawk. But very, very well done. Look how nice it's got the radial whitewall tires with the full Studebaker hubcap. I love the full caps with the big Studebaker S right in the middle. They always have that in there. And as I said, it's got front disc brakes as well. All the suspension's been gone through. Whoever did this car really did an exceptionally nice job. Let's just take a look at the rest of the car and take a look at the inside. My goodness. Beautiful steering wheel. I love that shifter on the floor. I mean, it's got the 4-speed right there. But I'm looking at all the gauges. Studebaker's always had that turned metal gauge or dashes. And the guy that this car came from had all the instruments gone through. The tachometer works, the speedometer, all that stuff was all gone through. The clock was supposed to even work as well. And it's got an aftermarket stereo, much like an original Studebaker radio. Now look at the interior, beautiful vinyl and cloth interior. Everything has been redone, beautiful headliner as well. I love these back windows that open, they're kind of a neat deal. Plus the little vent windows, they are kind of just something for Studebaker to say the least. Yeah, the interior is really, really nice with the red carpet, seat belts in it as well, something that was not necessarily something that came with all cars. You didn't have to have seat belts officially until 1966. So this is kind of a nice thing to have if you take a look at it. Now you can find all of our stuff also on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate that very much. You have all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as kind of an added deal, we have a lot of cars that we've sold over the years there as well. So if you're on the internet looking for some entertainment to look at some old car stuff, take a check on those websites. Be really, really nice. Like I said, the interior is exceptionally nice. Does have dual exhaust. One other special feature, it does have a positive traction rear end in this particular car, which is a little more of that performance-orientated stuff. And the trunk is all detailed with a trunk mat, spare tires, spare tire cover, just really, really well done. No, someone's taken a lot of time and effort to do all the stainless, all the side trim. I mean, I always like where you can, you know, see the name on the side of the car. Not that you wouldn't know that that was a Studebaker, but it certainly was. And it says Hawk right there in the back. I mean, so yeah, this thing is with the 4-speed, the 289 V8, the twin traction rear end in it with the little emblem with the little TT right on the deck lid. So you can tell that it came well accessorized, if you will. Now, if you're like me, maybe it's one of those cars that really suits your fancy, but you said, you know, I really'd have to come down and take a look at it in person. Well, we'd love to have you come down to Ellingson's. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays as well from 10 to 4. So if you're like me, come on down. We'd love to have you take a look at it in person, if you will. But no, it's just one of those cars you just don't see very often. It's really got, I mean, if you look at what cars were out there in 1961, this is really a sporty looking model. I mean, it really, really, one of the last Loewy design models, if you will, with the, I love the antenna in the middle of the trunk. You know, just one of those little extra things that just is something that was really cool back in the day. Well, if it's something that you're looking for, you want to have an orphan, you want to have a car that's really exceptionally well done, you want something that not everybody else has, we have it sitting right here on the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here right in Rogers, Minnesota. Give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. I'll give you more of the details that we have on the car as well. If I didn't say everything or you didn't see anything in our ads or in the pictures in the video, give me a call. Love to talk to you. So we thank you again for watching EllingsonMotorcars.com, and we appreciate it very much, and we will see you next time. Thank you much.